Hi there, I'm Mason. I treat who I am and what I do as related, but not the same. Who I want to be is the best possible version of myself, and what I want to do is become an innovative thought leader who expands the marketing power of global nonprofits and small businesses. A huge step toward my goal is happening right now as I study digital marketing at Full Sail University. Like many, I have taken the long way around to my current goal. In his book Mastery, Robert Greene talks about a person's life's task as if it's singular and unchanging. I don't believe this is true. I view Greene's strategies for finding your life's task to be analytical tools available for us during times when we feel unmotivated or directionless. My interpretation is that they go hand in hand with resiliency and mental strength. When Greene talks about returning to your origins, for example, he says you merely need to dig and re-find what has been buried inside of you all along. At the age of 23, when I finally decided to give up my steady job and return to Rutgers University, that passion buried inside of me led me to declare an English major. I wanted to be a writer, and for some reason, culture, this meant I should study English. But as I looked around me, I did not feel the same way about my studies as my peers. This was a false path, and as Greene instructs on page 37 of his book, I quickly and actively rebelled against the forces that pushed me toward this path. I pursued what turned out to be my true path at the time, French. I was not the best at memorizing vocabulary, nor was I a phenomenal reader of the language. The key for me was to occupy the perfect niche. I was a fair speaker, I loved French culture, and I was curious about the underlying structure of language in general. I found my niche by studying under a French professor in the linguistics department, Vivienne Després. The research I did on her team earned me a year abroad, where I was able to study for a full year immersed in the language and culture. Finding my way back to academia was difficult, and it required me to work several part-time jobs at the same time while taking an overload of courses every semester. There were countless all-nighters and an unhealthy amount of caffeine, but that degree and experience landed me my current job working for a nonprofit where I'm gaining valuable experience in what I want to do. So why am I restless? Greene's adaptation strategy is one that I'm now coming to terms with. I feel an incredible sense of loyalty to my current company and supervisor that I know will hold me back from my true path if I let it. My goal is to internalize Greene's words. Your loyalty is not to a career or a company. Training and experience is the only real way to pursue my goals. Over the next 3 weeks, I'll work on gaining software skills, such as iMovie, and seek a French speaker to rekindle my language skills. These two small goals are steps toward my ultimate goal of working with global nonprofits and small businesses. Thank you for listening.